Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, I think we were doing a couple odds and ends things, I think it was last time. I was checking around some of the spaces where I thought I might have missed rooms. We found... I can't remember their name right now, but there was an NPC... Loam, that's what it was. In the underworks, underneath that bench in that little room right there, who was like running on a treadmill. I was trying to break the treadmill and save them, but I don't think you can. So instead, they're just there, just working eternally, hoping that the Citadel might free them someday. Then after that, we dueled Chakra, because she's now set up between Belhard and Greymore. It took a while to beat her. She is very, very strong, but eventually with some well-placed tools and Plasmium Overdose, literally need to go all out to beat her. We finally take her down. We can now challenge her to a duel whenever we want. Doesn't really seem like there's a reward or anything, though. We just fight her to get the journal entries. But other than that, we just made our way back up to the slab, started exploring some of the things we missed, and now we just have that big room in the bottom right with like the special designs on it. That is the last thing we haven't seen. So we're about to head off and do that, and depending on how long it takes us to beat whatever that is, it's just the upward locations over in Coral Chambers, so we're running out of stuff to do that's not the main story progression. And I'm going to assume there's a couple other things we've missed, but for the most part, I think we're missing Super Jump for some little things I've noticed but can't do. But let's just head on down. I don't think we have anything else to do first. This was in a pot. No, this was a heretic key door, I think. Oh, well, I have to go up here. I have to go like this. It's not a very easy jump, but as far as jumps go, there is much harder parkour sections, so it's not that difficult. If I remember correctly, there's some breakable floors to end in spike pits, so we do have to be a bit careful along the way. Oh yeah, that's a spike pit, and I think there was something else over here. I don't remember. Okay, and we're here. What is this, actually? We have Silk locking up some chains. What I assume needs to happen is I'm going to break all of those. Let's just inspect first. Penitent, first of the first. Guilty of the sin of apostasy. Penance by constriction. Absolution denied. Okay, so they have chained someone up and now they're locked up in here, but they're still alive. I'm sure this couldn't possibly go wrong, right? It's like nothing bad's gonna happen when we free whoever's in here. And it's some sort of building to enter. It's something of Weaver make. Inspect. Half-spawn of a distant land, within this cage I have waited. Let my strength be bound to yours. Reclaim the future of our accursed kingdom. Okay. So oh, we're fighting a Weaver Shade. First Sinner. Hello there. Okay. Okay. So they just straight up tricked me here with saying that they were something of Weaver make, trying to bind my soul with theirs. Cool. This is another cool... Oh, they heal. Yeah, they're definitely using Silk. Ah, dang it. I'm also running out of tools here pretty quickly. Ah, I jumped up to like a goofball. How many bombs do I have now? I don't actually know my max limit on bombs. I got you there. Ah, dang it. I need to actually hit them here to avoid them healing. That's kind of rough, actually, a bit. Heal up. Oh no, I was holding up there. That was bad. Oh, I got a stun off on you. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, so... That's a bit strange. It's not like a true death. It seems more akin to what happened with Chakra, where we lose our... We lose our protective mask, and we don't refill up all our tools, but it's not like a true death. We don't lose all of our silk and have to go get it again. Although, that's kind of worse in this situation, because I need to run back to the bench every time. Either that, or I actually have to do this with something that isn't the fractured mask, but I've gotten way too used to it. Like, if I wasn't going to run the fractured mask, what would I run there instead? I guess the moss eyes? Although it's going to be very weird to run something different. Or maybe the wisp fire lantern. I mean, this enemy seems like it might... The first sinner here might be able to outrun the wisps, which are hard, but maybe not. Long Claw could actually be good here. I'm just trying to think about it. Maybe I'm too reliant on the fractured mask. Let's try it. There were a couple of times where I whiffed. I need a little bit of extra range here, so let's attempt that instead and just hopefully not rely on it. That way we don't have to rush back every time we die. Still don't have very many good tools as far as offensive capabilities on yellow. Blue tools. Extra silk with the weave light. That will make us always have 3. But this seems like a fight where I'm going to be getting plenty of physical hits in anyways, although reaching up to 3 always is good. I mean, if I'm getting rid of Fractured Mask, I need to be extra careful about taking hits, so Druid Eyes loses a lot of usability. I accidentally kept throwing the Pimpillos and wasting them all, so maybe I switch away from those over to Cogwork Wheel. This thing spends quite a while on the ground, but maybe not enough with that teleportation, so I don't know. Let's attempt it. So we're doing we're doing traps instead of... Actually, we're set up for traps here rather than like proper combat tools, so maybe snare setter instead of the snare of that. Sure. I think this looks like a pretty decent loadout for this one. Set snares into corners, because it seems like that's where it prefers to teleport to. I don't know, this seems like it could be a pretty fun fight. Like, we're fighting another spider who is actually healing the whole time. Like, there are enemies, obviously, like Lace and Phantom, who are using Silk, but none of them were, like, true spiders. This is definitely a Weaver. Okay, we do have to do the whole bind your soul to me every time, though. Okay. Actually, do I have enough time to get off a... Oh, that was the wrong button. I meant to do tax there, not, Ow, thank you, Magnetite Dice. I meant to jump there, but I jumped too late. I need to stop you from, healing up as well. Aw, dang it. Okay, Snare Setter's too slow, so that's a no. Honestly, yeah, I'd actually prefer if these are real deaths than the fake deaths like this. Like, we're not in a position where I'm too worried about making it back there. So, it just makes it me have to do both runs back and forth to do both tool regen and that, because I have to go grinding souls anyways to regen on the go. But snare setter's too slow. It does... it's an enclosed space, so if I start throwing throwing rings all over the place, I'm almost sure to get free hits in. And I do need to be... yeah. It looks like I just need to get like a single hit in when it's about to heal in order to stop the healing, so it might be worthwhile just to make sure we can get that hit with a throwing ring. Silk Shot would do a bunch of damage, but it's pretty slow and I need to be on the move. Do we go back to the Fractured Mask? We need to make the run back anyways. I switched away because I was hoping to just rush back in, but we're not going to get to anyways. Let's attempt this. Is there anything I want to switch out the Sting Shards for? Snare Set is too slow. Cogwork Wheel, it spends quite a while on the ground, but maybe not long enough. I think Sting Shard's going to be more reliable. So let's try this. We have the rings just to be able to stop healing, and tax if I can just remember to hit the right buttons. I keep holding down when I meant to throw the tax, which isn't what they're set to. Maybe I need to change tax to down, I think, because for whatever reason, I'm always holding down and keep throwing those when I want to throw something else. Let's attempt it. Sting Shards can get the free hits in mid-air. Tax will get the free hits on the ground. Yeah, let's do it. Layer tax, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, perfectly placed. Ow, wow, I misjudged where those were going. Okay, get those hits in. Ah, I got that in, cool. Ah, that was rude placement. Oh. Ah, dang it. Oh, wow, I misjudged that as well. Oh, I'm out of tax. Or, Sting Shards, rather. Ah, dang it. Okay. Ah. Yeah, there. I misplayed that one there. I'll make the run back. The rings seem... I threw a couple of rings, and I think I only got 2 hits with it. I don't know, I like the rings in theory, but they bounce off the walls not in the way I'd expect, so they're not as useful. I wish this was a breakable wall. Why is that not a breakable wall? Like, that just makes it so I have to do, like, the long way around. I can't just go straight to the bench for some reason. I don't know. I think Sting Shards are good here, and I think Tax are good here, because they're just free hits. I just place them and automatically get them, but some reason. Cool, and now the cursor's stuck on the screen again. This keeps happening all of a sudden. I don't know why. Let me fix it and try and think about what I want the third tool to be. Maybe it is going to be the Cogwork Wheel. Okay, I'm really hoping the controller just doesn't disconnect mid-fight. That would be bad. Anyways, Cogwork Wheel is on. The first center spends a while on the ground, but is it enough to make it worth it? I don't know. Oh, yes, it comes back. That's right. So, basically, I am, There's that. I faced the wrong direction there. Yeah, tax on the ground, tax on the ground. Okay. There's 4 sets on the ground. There's a Sting Shard in good placement. Ow. Misjudged what was happening there. Okay, stop the heal. There we go. Okay. Okay, the cogwheels are actually more useful here than I was expecting, even. Okay, I'm facing the wrong direction some of these times. Ah, I gotta hit him, but it was too slow. Okay, got the hits in. Gotcha, cool. I got a stun. Oh! Oh, it died to attack there. No. I'm holding the wrong button! I'm trying to hold up... Okay. I had a feeling there was a phase 2 here. Ah, that was bad. Okay, as expected, phase 2 is getting a bit out of hand. Heal up. Okay, thankfully it decided to stop on the attacks there, so that's good. Oh, how did I jump over that? Cool. Heal up. Oh, that was good placement of my healing. Accidental, but good. Cool. Ah, I meant to jump there, but got stuck in my throwing animation there and didn't know what to do. Gotcha. Ooh. Phase tool got really cool and a little bit overboard, but I actually managed it first try when it hit phase 2, so that's pretty good. Except... was the first city here, like, proving our worth to make sure we were worthy of their silk? Is that what was happening? Okay. Like, the further we get into this game, the more I am loving these fights. Ooh, it's another silk memory. These have happened mostly with silk hearts, although I think it happened with a couple of the silk skills as well, so I don't know what this is gonna be. So up we go. Okay, you can just barely make that jump. Okay, we're following them up. Yeah. So, the spiders lead the way. Where are we? I think this is still the slab. No, maybe not. I don't know where we are. Actually, this might be Mount Faye. I don't know, it's really hard to tell what's going on. Oops. Don't go down there. Thankfully, you can't die here. Ah, there we go. You can't see that wall from the other side. Oh, interesting. You actually lose access to your cling grip when you're in this place. So I actually have to do these jumps normally. I can't just like stick to the walls like I normally do. Gotcha. Okay, I think I got too used to the cling grip. Trying to do some of these things without it is a bit unusual to me now. Okay, I really do love these silken memories. Like, I think these are very cool. Let's see. Follow the spiders to their lair. Inspect. And we acquired what exactly? Oh, interesting. We're not at our end yet. Hello there. Oh. Is this the first sinner, or...? Hmm. She called us daughters, called us divine. She lied. Hmm. Bound the silk skill Rune Rage. Weave runes of blazing silk upon enemies. Okay. We're gonna need to switch back to Reaper, because we have a couple new silk skills that sound like they could be pretty cool, and I do want to test them. I'm going to assume that was the memories of the first sinner there. Like, they were born as normal spiders, or weavers of some kind. Either that, or hold on, I wanna... Forgotten Weaver technique. So, rending runes upon one's enemies. Like, from the memories, it looked more similar to... Where are they? Where are they? Where's the Mount Fae enemy list? I believe is where I'm gonna find it. There's a Barnock. Oh yeah, we do need to read up on the first sinner too. Here it is. A Farlid, a small arachnid found in many crevices and caves throughout Farloom. The first sinner looked more akin to one of these things than like a proper weaver. Although they are arachnids, so it makes sense that they look similar. But it looked like they were bound with silk and transformed into this instead. Oh wait, no, you are just a pure blood weaver then. Or a sinner. Ancient weaver condemned for transgression lost to time. This one's husk held a masterful talent to weave silk into blazing runes. Throughout my life, I have seen runes woven for many tasks. Was she the first to hone such skills? Okay. So, yeah, the first sinner was just a true blood weaver that we had to defeat. That's pretty cool. Although, it seemed as if she was, I don't know what the right word is. She was beholden, I suppose, to someone higher than her. And it looked like, maybe all weavers start as, like, Farlid-like creatures and they just grow into true weavers over time. Or maybe it really was a case that she was a Farlid and whoever she was beholden to just turned her into a true weaver through use of silk. I don't know. I could go either way. Oh, I ran out of shards. Whoops. Didn't even realize that happened. And like so. Anyways, either way, very cool boss fight, especially phase 2 with like the runes exploding all over the place. Though, I don't know, I feel like phase 2 should have been considerably harder, but if you know how to fight phase 1, you know how to fight phase 2. You just have to do some extra dodging. Anyways, the cross-stitch deflective technique of a creature spun from thread. Bind silk along the needle to deflect enemy attacks and instantly strike back. We haven't tested either of these yet. We've only been using this one. The Architect Crest for this whole time since we got it. I do want to give them at least a little test real quick. How do they work? Oh, okay. Okay, that is cool. But as a parry technique, of course it's going to be hard to manage. Although it might have a... I don't know. It's very cool. I don't know how much damage it does, but you need to time it perfectly. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to manage that in an actual fight. We should probably test them against actual bosses at some point. Anyways, this rune rage thing. I mean, that's cool. It has a wide range of effect. It is pretty slow, though. I have a feeling I could get knocked... Wait, no, I did get hit and didn't get knocked out of it by that thing. Let's just do a little bit of a test with this. Like, we're probably sticking with the Architect for now, but I do love the Silk skills, too. Okay, here we are. Yeah. So, it seems like there's a certain point in the middle of the animation where you don't get knocked out of it, but but you do have to be careful with it. Like, if it's late enough in the animation, it looks like it's gonna be fine, like it will still go off, but not always. I'm curious, there's the thing that protects you while healing. I'm curious if this counts as binding and would thus work. I'm pressing the wrong button. I really like it. It's very cool in its wide range, but I have missed it with almost every attempt with it so far, so... I don't know, it's cool, but there's no real aiming where the explosions go around you. They seem to be vaguely in front of you. I don't know. Cool. The Silk skills continue to be cool, but I think the tools continue to be more useful in a fight, so I don't know. Anyways, I think with that we're returning over to the Citadel and going up to these new locations, right? Let's see. And of course, there's obviously some sort of in-between point with like the story stuff, but I don't know what's gonna happen in that room. I'm assuming some sort of boss or something. Do we want to see what it is? If that's a boss fight, then I'll probably just take one death and then go the long way around. But if that's just like a little story bit, and we can actually pass through to the other side without the boss activating, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to go the long way around. Even going even going down to Coral Chambers and then up through that long passage is going to take a while. I guess we'll see. Let's go up to the first shrine. We're going to pass through that door and hope that it doesn't immediately go into a boss fight. I assume it attaches to both sides based on the way the doors are laid out. So I'm gonna assume there's a story bit in here, at least. Do we want to progress the story Wow, I just failed miserably at avoiding those things. Let's see. Because there's no easy way through the Memoriam, right? The Memoriam's just a dead end up there. Yeah. I cannot avoid those. Cool. I know I had stepped foot into this doorway before, but I hadn't actually seen it. Yeah. Yeah, that's some sort of boss chamber. I am almost sure of that based on the thing on the wall. So I don't feel confident going in there, especially at low health. But our options are actual progression through this room and seeing what's on the other side. Maybe I'm wrong and it's not a boss chamber. Yep. Yeah. I figured I'd risk it, and maybe I was wrong. But nope. That cogwork dancers. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna purposely... We gotta look at the cogwork dancers. I'm gonna purposely take the death and just use a Silk Eater and go the long way around, because I don't want to progress the main story before doing the other stuff. My Silk Eaters are down here. I was like, where did they go? Silk Eater got in. I guess I'll head on over to Coral Chambers and go up from there. It's just going to take a little bit longer. We got a sneak peek of the first boss of the new area, though. I figured it was going to happen, but I wanted to wait a bit. So I'll see you up there. Okay, it was significantly faster to get up here than I was expecting. Basically just because of double jump and being able to avoid most things just by going high enough upwards. Anyways, we could have come up here as soon as we got the claw line, but we were doing other stuff first. Wow, there we go. I could not hit that a second time. So grab onto these, they bring us upwards. Thankfully, silk regeneration lets us keep going. Oh, thanks for the free silk. So, what actually is up here? I benched down there, yes? Okay. For a second, I was second-guessing myself. Oh, so we got dead people floating in the water of the high halls. Cool. Yeah, as expected, the waterfall is going to knock us off of it. Cool. But up here... Like so... Oh, hello there! This is a really cool little enemy here. Oh, and we got the Maestro, fire commander of the High Halls, able to summon and command cogflies at the flick of their baton. Maybe I should have tried to kill one of the cogflies to see if they have an injury for themselves, too. I was expecting this one to come back to life, too, actually. Okay, so yeah, this area is entirely dependent on the claw line. So it goes upwards, obviously. It also goes downwards, though. Oh, hello there. Oh, you've got a parry on you. There's that. The minister, gold-ranked disciple of the choir and direct servant to the Citadel's conductors. Okay, that was cool. Those things aren't actually that tough. We're gonna unlock some sort of fast travel from the right there, because that's obviously a door of some kind. Okay, we got more of these things. That's just like a little shard thing. Really? Is this room just for some shards, or are we going to unlock some other door from the other side in this room somewheres? I don't know, that feels like an incomplete room. So, down here, I guess, is nothing to do just yet, which makes me assume that the map has to be somewheres up above. There we go, that was a close one. Yeah. Is it just they don't have as much health as some of the other enemies, or is it that the drill attack does more damage than I realized? It could go either way. So that you definitely need double jump to make it too, which we have. I'm curious, does this work like the spa, the hot springs, where you get silk back? No, it does not. That is good to know. It looks, the water looks the same, but... Okay, so the cogflies don't actually have a thing for them, because I definitely killed a couple there and didn't get anything. So up we go, like so. Oh yes, I was also told that we got another craft medal. Apparently it belongs to somewheres up here, the most dangerous tool, is what I was told. Oh, really? I saw one death animation and thought they were both gone. So here we are. Down is something. Where are we? Is this going to connect to both doorways? I think this might connect to both doorways at this point. Oh, you can't wall jump on that. Okay, but thankfully it just did that. Okay. Let's do that, and we're going to take this slow. Grab that, and I'm assuming it's going to do the same thing here. Double jump, get that going. Wow, you got me with that parry, good. Wow, this specific one of these actually has my number for some reason. I wonder where the map is for this area, because I am scared. Heal up. It's a good thing that little corner was there, otherwise that would have been a death. Now it continues downward and also progresses over here. I like this area so far. Okay, so it's more of those cogflies that the maestros use. And this shell plates and cogs that could be fashioned into a flying automaton. Well, speak of the devil, and it shall appear, I suppose. And now, we have a cogfly of our own. Very nice. Is there a bench somewhere so we can attach that? I don't know. That's a one-way trip. That's 100% a one-way trip. Where are we? I don't... Where is the map? I have a feeling I took a wrong turn. That's also a one-way trip. But also the way we came was a one-way trip. So I have made decisions that led to somewheres. Okay, there's that. Good. Come on, let me out. So this goes into some shards. Oh, it's one of these things. Might as well grab the silk, because I need to heal and I'm running low on silk in here, because there's not many enemies left. Okay, so I guess that little thing right there was just to go get some shards. We actually need to go down in here. There's some light coming through, but I guess it's not anything there. Get a double jump. Yeah, the double jump kind of messes with a glide sometimes. Ah, no. Okay, no, I can make it I can make it back up there. If I can get a good jump going. Come on. Let me go here. There we go, we're in. Oh, I want it, but I don't see how to get it yet. I guess we're gonna go down and around. My nose is itching. Thankfully, there's nothing around, so I'm not in much real danger here right now. Okay, so it connects over here somewheres. There's another one of those. I just want this. Oh, it's another psalm cylinder. Cool. Too bad. I wonder where we're gonna get the gramophone to play those. I can't really go back that way, so go down and around up here. Some of these feel like they should... Oh, I thought I would be safe there. I wasn't. Thankfully, we can more or less jump out of all this water just fine. So we have this entrance over here. And then we know it connects somewheres off on the left. Where are we? Oh, wait, no, I know where we are. Yep, that was just some... Yeah, we're back to, like, the entrance to this area. So to get back to where we're going, or where we've been so far, like, the bottom section, we just have to go through that door, which is, like, one screen through into the area and just dropping down. Cool. And it looks like I can make it back up here. Ah, that one's gonna be rough. Do that. Oh, that's rough. I don't know if you can make it back there. You could probably just barely make it. Where are we? We have a door here. And this is another Afraid Rosary string. Is that it for this room? Kind of looks like it. There's nothing in the ceiling that I could reach, at least. Where are we? Aha! We got, not the Bellway. It's not a Bellway station in here. It's a Ventrica station. Bench. Ventrica. Thank you. And is that a map off on the right side? Oh, why did my screen just flash black? I don't know, I'm having some weird tech problems recently with my computer. I think there might be something wrong. Thank you, the High Halls map. So we can now fast travel here. We have a bench. Aha. So we haven't made it all the way to the top there. But we do have these cog flies to try out. Oops, that's the wrong button. Bench, and then do this. The cog flies, the winged cogwar companion that will seek nearby foes and attack. So let's just turn those on. And cogfly. Oh, she's a cute little bug buddy. Oh. Let's see. Oh, hey, Chakra. What are you doing here? Old Shanka, here we meet high atop this twisted steel structure. I can sense fierce enemies ahead. It seems you too draw close to your trail's end. With my own task now resolved, my rings call for combat. Hornet-wielding needle, shall we fight forward together? Request aid in battle, okay. Gladly I will accept your aid, Chakra. Let us get closer to the Citadel's haunted heart. Garak, Hornet-wielding needle. Beside you, I would gladly raise my wings. Okay, that's cool. So Hornet's gonna help out, maybe against that boss we saw. An ornate door closed with a simple lock. We do have a simple key we haven't used yet, so... Now, I don't think tools persist across screen transitions. So I'm gonna assume our friend here. Nope, we actually have just like a little companion that will follow us around. Insert rosaries. Okay, this is 80 rosaries for a rosary string. We have a breakable ceiling. Let's see, we haven't... Come on, get him, little buddy, get him! Oh. You seem pretty effective at your job. I think those things take like 3 or 4 hits from me, too. Okay, they don't last forever, of course. Yeah, that was a 2-hit against that. Okay. This might be the most dangerous of tools I was told about, and like I was told there was something very good I was missing. Oh, I want in there. So I think it might be the cogwork flies that I was being told about being very good and useful. Yeah, don't land on that. Didn't really think so, but I failed the jump. Okay, wow. Jump, that. Cool, that's what I wanted to do. Ah, do a regular dash, not a, Are you kidding me? Whatever, at least we benched there. I do want to make it to that treasure room before we end off, so we're gonna at least get back in there. How many flies can we have out at a time? It's probably a good test. The explosion, the snare setter and the tax are both 4. Then if you place a 5, they reset 1. So I'm gonna assume it's probably the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, it's 4 at a time. Good to know. We just have like a little army ready to protect us. They didn't do a very good job right there. So we're here. Do that. We're on this wall and we're safe. There's that. Oh, wow, that's rude. Are you... Wow, that was mean. So it placed us in... So we have no choice but to land in front of an enemy that immediately does 2 masks and knocks us into a saw blade that immediately does another 2 masks, and then it respawns us in front of the same enemy ready to do 2 more masks and kill us unless we jump up, but you cannot jump away without jumping into the things and taking 2 masks. What was that? That was just mean. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're here. Cool. Can I just... Yeah, just avoid it. Ah, you need to do a regular dash there. Why would it respawn me on top of an enemy that's trying to kill me? Oh, you know what? Our little buddies can handle it. Okay, so we're into the treasure room at least. That opens the door so we can make our way back out. This is just gonna be a bunch of rosaries. Chests like... Oh. What did you... Oh, they just killed a drape fly and got the reward. Like fabric somehow sprung to life, its pelt is perfectly matched to the rags it infests. So chests like this tend to only be rosaries. Occasionally they'll have like a rosary string instead of the loose stuff. But nothing super that exciting most of the time. Yeah, like, literally called it. Yeah, these are just rosary rewards for the most part, although they are still nice. Yeah, I figured that was some sort of breakable wall. And this gets us something. And this is a rosary cannon. Okay, then. Repurposed mechanism from the base of a rosary stringing machine. Rosaries must be inserted to reload the cannon. Okay. It's okay. So we have 2 new... let's attempt it. We got 2 cool new tools today. Let's give them... Oh, okay, so we can no longer turn our rosaries into rosary strings up here, but that's fine anyways. Before we end off, let's test out the rosary cannon, shall we? I need to find a good enemy for it, though. Let's see. I'm going to assume this uses rosaries instead of shards, right? Like, do I have to use both? 340, up and R1 to use. Reload, hold. Okay, so give it 80 rosaries. Let's see. Let's go find an enemy before we just use it. Hold up and R1 to activate it. Actually, let's just do that. That opens the way permanently, right? And this drops us here. Okay, so yeah, so we can make our way back up here. I don't usually come through this entrance. Oh, okay then. Okay, so can I reload it on the go? No, so I get 80 shots in a machine gun. So is this the more American tool I was being told about? Okay then. I think this might be the America tool I was told about. Because after we got the silk shot, I was told, yeah, there's something even more American than that. Yeah, this is the American tool right here. Okay then. So, okay then, we gotta... Ow. I didn't want to step into a boss arena here. I was just taking a quick look because it looked like a tiny little room. Okay, so I don't know how effective it is. 3, 4. Okay. Thankfully, these enemies... Oh, chakra. Ow, this is the boss. This is the fierce enemy Chakra was talking about. She's just here to help beat up some stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, my things are all on 3, 4. I only have enough for 3 right now. Heal up. Ow. Ah, dang it. I am out of... heal up our tools, get our cogwork flies out again. 4. Ah, I just jumped into it like a goofball. Oh well, I'm assuming that that fight arena is going to become a boss arena at some point, so I don't really want to fight it yet. Did I die close enough to the edge so that I can get that back without a Silk Eater, though? Yes, I did. Cool. So, let's reload the Rosary Cannon. It's very cool, but unless... Yeah, I like the Rosary Cannon, unless the boss for this area is going to be... is stuck on the ground. It's not worth it for this fight specifically. I think with killing certain enemies, we're going to get more rosaries back. I think we gained 10, or we lost 10 after filling this thing up. I'm not entirely sure which. But we do have plenty of rosaries. It's easy enough to grind, so that should be fine. And we're going to have chakras help in this fight, so that's pretty cool too. Cogwork flies will be good. I guess switch out the snares, the sting shards, because there's a lot of flying enemies. And in fact, the attacks aren't going to help very much because everything's flying. So, that's an enclosed space of throwing rings. I think that's going to be a good loadout for next time. And it feels weird relying on something that is not the fractured mask, but I do need to get used to using other tools. Like, it's very strong, but maybe I don't have to rely on it as heavily as I think I do. But anyways, next time we'll take on this fight arena, see what's on the other side, and then see what's at the other entrance here at the High Halls. And then that will be it, and then it's just the boss fight we got a sneak peek of before. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take good care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.